Hi, this is Melissa with A Creative Journey with Melissa. Today I'm going to show you how to make stickers that you really love into magnets. So this is what happens. You have a fantastic goddaughter and a fantastic goddaughter sister. We will use the initials K and E for those lovely ladies. And I was talking to E the other day, actually a couple weeks ago, and said, hey, do you need anything for schools or anything you're looking for? And she said, yeah, she'd like to have some magnets for her locker, and she'd like a mirror, a magnet mirror. So I'm like, cool, no problem, done. So I'm looking all over the place, Googling all over the place and doing all this stuff. And I found a whole bunch of emoji magnets. The problem is they were literally the size of my pinky, or they were the size of my hand. Neither of which would work for a fifth grade locker, because typically in fifth grade you don't have a huge locker. Usually it's like a half a locker. So I was thinking and thinking and thinking and realized I had these stickers, which I think are fantastic. Don't you agree? Yes, I think so too. Anyway, so I wanted to make these magnets for her, so I showed them to her and her sister wanted them too, so of course I'm going to make them for both. And here I am. So that's my project for today. So what you'll need is some beacons 3-in-1. You'll need some cool stickers that you like. You'll need a punch, whether it be square or circle or whatever, that works for your stickers. And my favorite go-to magnet is a magnetic vent cover. This is what I got at Home Depot. I want to say it was less than $10, and you get 3 sheets, and the size is, is on here somewhere, 8 by 15 inches. Yes. So there's a lot of stickers that you can turn into magnets with this. Yes, there is. So anyway, it's really not hard at all. It's more time than hard. So I'm going to show you how to do a few of them. And then after that, you are on your own, because I have faith you can do this yourself. So at any rate, I already have one of these opened up. I have done a few videos on how to use these with something else to create magnetic bookmarks and things like that. So I have a little piece that I will be using for that. So I'm going to put this stuff aside. What we will need for now is we will just need our hole punch. And this is a piece of the magnetic stuff. It's, like I said, this is actually a magnetic vent cover. And I love the fact that it has white on the front and the magnetic part on the back, because I just like the finished look of the white, and I think it looks really nice. And you could even, if you wanted to, you could even draw on this. If you have really great writing, you could write on it and make your own little magnets for your child, for notes, whatever, for your refrigerator, or a magnetic board in your college dorm or whatever. But what we are making today, as I had said, was the magnetic stickers. So the simple way is, this is just a plain old regular punch. This is actually an older punch. But we're just going to make, that's how easy they punch. Isn't that great? Because it's thin enough that it works. I don't think I'm going to be able to get 3 out of this. Nope, it's okay. I already have them all done basically, so we're good anyway. So those are the magnets that I just created with this simple, regular, everyday hole punch. That's how thin they are, so they punch very easily, as you saw. Piece of cake. It's awesome. So now what we're going to do is we're going to set this aside, these little magnets. And how these stickers came is they came and they had like a little bit of like a 3D, three-dimensional sticker or adhesive on the back, so that you could create something on your page or a scrapbook or whatever. So when I saw these, I loved them. I did not think I was going to be using them for magnets, that's a new one, for magnets, but why not, right? Why, we can always make things happen, and we are doing that here. So this is simple. Fortunately, this adhesive that's on here comes off super easy. I'm just going to use my fingernail, and it plops right off. Just peels right off like nothing. So we're just going to go through and peel these guys off. No problem. It's super simple. And we're going to be making a bunch of them. I've already made 12 of them, but I need to make 12 more. For your purposes, though, I'm only going to make a few so that you don't have to watch me do the same thing over and over again. Because if you really want to see me do it over and over again, you could just rewind the video. And that way you wouldn't have to worry about it. But I'll show you a few of them just in case I do one a little bit different than the other. Sometimes that happens. And that's about it. So with this, oh listen, my air came off. My air turned off, so now it is much quieter so you can hear me better. But I have a voice that carries, so that tends to not really matter one way or the other. I have no problem with people hearing me, whether they like it or not. Okay, that was a little giggle for Christy, because I know she loves to watch my videos and I love to make her laugh. And these are for my BFF, Christy's daughters. So actually my husband's cousin, but really she's my cousin too. Moreover that I talk to her more than John does, but that's okay. But she calls me her cousin and not her cousin by marriage or whatever it is, and I'm honored. So these are the stickers, and these are the backs. So these are all the backs of the stickers right here. So all we're going to do simply is we're going to take out our Beacon 3-in-1. Now I just opened this, okay? And in doing so, it just started to kind of ooze because I'm sure there's some kind of pressure or something like that. So we took off the little twisty knob, and see it's starting to come out already a little bit. That's okay. So we're just going to take this like this. We're going to take the back of the sticker and we're just going to squeeze a little bit on, and we're just going to, I'll make it a little bit closer so you can see. We're just going to do like this. Squeeze a little on and just move it around a little bit. Like so. Okay? Doesn't look real pretty, does it? But it does the job, trust me. So then we have our magnet. We have the magnet part, and then we have the top part. The top part I'm going to be putting on here because I want that magnet part to go onto wherever the refrigerator or whatever they're going to be putting it on. So you're just going to put this straight on like this, and I would suggest you move it around, slide it around a little bit, back and forth, just to make sure that the adhesive is on there. You want to make sure that there's no holes or little puckers where it's not adhering, like so. And then you're done with that one. That's how fast it is. So it's really more of an assembly line kind of thing. And we're going to squeeze out a little bit more. It does kind of reminds me of hot glue, where it kind of has like the strings sometimes. But it works. So we're just, whoops, like there's a string. How you like that? It's almost like it knew. So I'm going to first squeeze this down a little bit better. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to take this, move it around a little bit, like so. I'm just going to do a bunch of them at a time so you can see how fast you can get this done. It just doesn't want to squeeze out as much as I want it to, but that's okay. So we're just going to squeeze that out. We're going to squeeze this out. And we're going to squeeze some more out like this. So we're going to just do a few of these. Like I said, they're not too hard. It's just basically putting the adhesive on and then squeezing the adhesive out when it wants to come out, if it feels like it. Sometimes it doesn't, as you can see. We're just using the tip to kind of move it around a little bit. And then I do a little flicky motion so we can get all that stuff off. I'm going to make my life easier and just bend this guy. There we go. That gets that stuff coming out pretty quick, so we're good there. And if I've got too much on, stuck finger. And this really does take quite a bit of time for it to dry. So it's not a problem that I'm leaving them out. It just makes them a little bit more sticky when I do put on the magnet. So I'm actually going to probably do them all so you can see how fast it goes. So we got this. I have glue on my finger, and we're going to do this. And take some off. And then we're going to do this, like so. Okay. All right. So that part is done. That is the easy, super easy part. And like I said, I already have most of this stuff done, but I wanted to show you how I was doing or putting the magnets on. So we have lots of magnets. I've already pre-cut some. So this is all we're going to do is we're going to put it on, slide it around, push around, done. That's how fast these are. And like I said, you can do a lot of different things. If you want to, another thing you can do, I mean, this has a pretty strong back. Whoops, I did this backwards. Ha, there's the lesson. Don't do that. So we'll put that aside. Here's what you do is if you just go ahead and you have something that doesn't have like a really good back, like this does for the back of the sticker, you could always put the sticker on top of something like a square or something like that, and then use that same shape and cut out the magnet. So for example, say you just had the front part of the sticker and you wanted to make square magnets, you would just cut out a piece of square paper, or you could use different cardstock or whatever, and then behind that you would then also punch out another square magnet, and then you'd glue it to that, so it would have like a base, almost like a mat, okay, if you will. Let's see here. Just do this part like so. We're going to squish it around. Like I said, just want to make sure that it's working. And it actually works a little bit better if you give it a little time to set, because then it gets to be stuck pretty quick. So that works pretty well. And you also want to make sure you only have one magnet, because I had two stuck to themselves earlier. So that's it. It's really that fast. It's a cool idea for kids to make, and they can be creative. If they want to decorate their locker, it gives them something to do right before school starts. If they have a special color that they like, or certain theme they like, or things like that, that would be the best thing to do. So I'm just going to squeeze this around like this, move it around, and then push, and looks good. Next. So like I said before, I wasn't going to do all these, but I really did want to show you how fast it is to put these together. It's not hard, and especially if you're using stickers that are pre-made, it's a piece of cake. So this is what you got right here. Pretty cool, huh? And it's already super sticky, so that works good. And then we're going to do this one. We only have two more left. That's pretty fast, huh? So, like I said, sometimes you may have something that you really, really like or really, really want. And you'll be like, oh gosh, I really wish I could do this. Think outside of the box. You can do it. Give yourself some trust and faith and believe that you can get this done. Piece o' cake. We got this, right? There's not a lot of things that we can't get done if we don't put our mind to it. So, there we go. How you like that? There's our magnets, right? I can show you here. Let's see, you know what? I'll just pull out one of these pieces of magnet here and show you how it sticks to it. So you can see how cool it looks. I just opened up the bag. See? Magnets. Da-da-da. Pretty cool, huh? I like it. I think it's pretty neat. So, this is what we got for magnets. There, in this actual sticker situation, it had 6 of each. Actually, it had 12. 2 of each, 6 different ones. So there should be, whoops, we can make them all match. How's that? Better? So we have these guys, and we have this guy, and that guy. Oops. And that guy. I don't know what that is. It might be ink or something. Not sure. Okay. So we have this right here. Those are our awesome magnets. So you can see how they work. And I think they came out pretty cool. What do you think? You like them? I think they worked out pretty well. So you can see here that they're magnets. And they work. They're not super duper strong. They are strong. They will work on the refrigerator. Thank you to my husband for making sure that they did actually stick to the refrigerator. The other thing I want to say is we have a friend of the family that is going to be in the service as of Monday or Tuesday. We want to send Luis off well in boot camp. We are very excited for him and can't wait to see what amazing adventures he gets to share with us. Lots of love to him and his family. And hopefully I will be sending him some creative stuff too. He's gonna be so sick of this, seriously. It's like, oh cool, I get to send all this creative stuff to all the kids that are going away. My poor son, he's lucky he doesn't get to go because he's actually choosing to go to local college. But wait until he decides to go away. He's gonna be really sick of me too. And I know he can hear me. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I really hope you enjoyed this creation. I really hope that you will definitely think outside of the box and never think for a minute that you can't put something together and try to create something that will work for you, whatever it is. You got to have faith. You know that it's going to work out. If not, send me a message. We'll figure it out together. Thank you again so much for joining us. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and to our blog. Every week we give away something, whether it's a gift card or store credit for our store at www.acreativejourneywithmelissa.com or www.acjwm.com. Or we give away stickers, or we give away stamps, we give away adhesive, we give away all kinds of different things. Sometimes even things that aren't even our brand, but because we enjoy them or we got some extras, we love to share. So make sure you subscribe to both. I check to make sure that the names match. If your names don't match, make sure you let me know so I can put you on a list so I can make sure that you are subscribed to be able to win one of the prizes. So again, thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you so much for going on a creative journey with Melissa. Have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.